If you are using Windows operating system and are experiencing issues with corrupted system files, for example, a failed system update that results in an error, or system file corruption caused by a virus or malware, before deciding to wipe everything and start from scratch, here is how you can attempt to repair the damaged system files. First, open PowerShell or command prompt as an administrator and enter the following command: DISM /online /cleanup image /ScanHealth and press enter. This command will scan and diagnose the system files in Windows. The scanning process can take anywhere from 10 to 13 minutes, depending on your computer's speed. Once the scan is complete, if any corruption is detected, you will receive the message "The component store is repairable." To repair the corrupted system files, enter the following command: DISM /online /cleanup image /RestoreHealth and press enter. This command will automatically clean and repair the Windows operating system. It thoroughly scans system files, identifies any corruption, and restores the original, uncorrupted files directly from Microsoft servers. In practice, this command repairs Windows without deleting your personal data, resolving instability issues, errors, and problems related to corrupted system files. Depending on your computer speed and the extent of the corruption, this process may take some time. Once it completes successfully, to verify the integrity of all protected system files, enter the following command in PowerShell or command prompt: SFC /scannow and press enter. The SFC, System File Checker, is a built-in Windows tool for scanning and repairing system files. It thoroughly scans all critical Windows system files, looking for corruption or missing components, and automatically attempts to repair them. It checks the integrity of all protected system files and restores them to their original, correct state if they have been damaged in any way. It is most commonly used when a user detects system instability, application launch issues, or unexpected errors. If corrupted files are found and repaired, you will receive the message "Windows Resource Protection found corrupt files and successfully repaired them." You will also be given the path where the log file will be saved, which contains the exact details of what was repaired. Once this process completes successfully, verify the integrity of system files by running again the command DISM /online /cleanup image /ScanHealth. Now you should receive the message "No component store corruption detected." If for any reason this procedure is unsuccessful, meaning you encounter an error during the process or the scan again returns the message "The component store is repairable," you can attempt a repair using a Windows ISO file. Here is how you can do it. First, download the ISO file for your version of Windows from Microsoft's official website, or create one using the Media Creation tool. Once downloaded, double-click the ISO file to mount it as a virtual drive. In this example, it is mounted as D drive. Opening the drive will display the contents of the ISO file, navigate to the Sources folder, and find file named Installed. Before proceeding, it is important to check the file extension. In this example, the file has the WIM extension, but in your case it may have the ESD extension instead. Since both are possible, make sure you verify this before continuing. Now, again, open PowerShell or command prompt as an administrator and enter the modified repair command that we have used previously. That is the same command with the source location appended at the end. In this example, since the virtual drive is assigned the letter D and the Sources folder contains install.wim, on original command we are going to add source D /sources /install.wim. Of course, if needed, adjust the command to match the configuration on your computer. After pressing enter, the system file restoration process will begin again, this time using the ISO file downloaded from the Microsoft's official website as the source. Additionally, if you want to prevent Windows Update from being used during this process, add the \LimitAccess flag to the end of the command. If you have any questions, suggestions, or ideas for future video content, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thanks to everyone who took the time to watch this video. I hope you find it useful or at least informative.